So, guys, another cold open where I was promising Doug Baldwin with a bottle episode and an unconscious Dr. Leth. Jay's here tonight. I wonder how long he can hold his breath. You're unconscious, Jay. Dr. Leth has been cast. Needs some medical attention. And Nurse Oberus is nowhere to be found. He's out being Carpenter Oberus, trying to chop down my ATT. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm not above pausing that, like holding some time for that to happen. But at this point in a live show during this episode where the audience has followed along, either Doug and Jay would have to wait for like an entire episode or half of one, or vice versa. So I'm going to keep this in real time for now, but I might dial back something like a little cutscene or something in the future. And now for some logos. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the We Shot First podcast. I am your host, GM Jeff Ball, and we are playing Star Wars Saga Edition tabletop role-playing game, and the main campaign, the big campaign that, I mean, I've seen some stuff that's almost as big or promises to be as big, but petered out after a couple of episodes. Doug, correct me if I'm wrong. Is there anything available, published, that's like 10 books long, 20 levels, that's not related to D20, like actually for Saga?
Oh, and for Saga, no, this is the only commercially published content for Saga. There's a lot of home developed posted to the wiki and things like that, so you can get individual adventures in that. But this was the only production that was actually produced by Wizards of the Coast at the time that they made this. It was sort of a commitment Rodney had to make sure there was content for everybody to play. And so this one campaign from stem to stern, level 1 to level 20, all of the books as they kind of came out. He was really pleased to have been able to finish it, but it didn't spawn the spin-off books and things like that like D&D had.
Okay. Good to know. Poking around the website, I've seen some campaigns, but they talk about and they give you the synopsis, but I've yet to like find something. But anyway, that's okay. At 7 books in, there's no turning back. We have some new fans that are rapidly catching up or have just jumped in here. And like, I've never seen anybody go, please don't stop. And it's like, this reminds me of when we first got into this, hearing about so many people that played this campaign around their own table and it petered out. Like so many of my own home campaigns, Matt. Did they peter out, or did we get so excited about something else and just jump onto something else? You and Ryan played for about 2 years at my table with my young son.
Yeah,
and
it was,
your buddy Rob.
we'd play through, we'd get to like 4th or 5th level, and then I'd say it would peter off for sure, and then it'd be, the new idea gets everybody interested again, and then it kind of petered off. But I will say, if you want to make it, if you want to kind of force the issue, record it and release it as a podcast.
Yes,
certainly
we welcome
helps.
the competition.
If I remember correctly, I think at the times that I was playing it at your tables, I think I leveled up exactly once.
Yeah, but so zooming out on our little map here for audience participation, we get a nice shot of the men's rear, taking up the entire north side of the landing platform, taking up, just so you know, like I've squeezed this ship in, this Consular class, to squat on top of 4 launch pads that you could hold 4 YT-1300s. And you're really only getting the right shoulder and right hip of this freaking ship. That's how big it is, right? It dwarfs an actual AT-AT, right?
Yeah, it was a sick ride.
Yeah. Directly south on another set of pads, we have a Katrok 720, where R4 and TLXS have boarded, carrying an unconscious Dr. Leth. Next to it, an alien ship this, and I believe it's called the Boda class that, with a litter of sleeping stormtroopers all across the mat. Out in the center field, drawing aggro. Isn't that the droid's job? Meh. Drawing aggro, citing scripture. Because even though he was told by his boss to give up the disguise, he refuses to break character. We have Merrick Riker, or no, I guess there's no way to put those 2 words together. Well done, Ryan. He finally found 2 names that I couldn't brutalize. That's pretty clever. I just caught on now.
Just keep wiggling those fingers. They help the lips.
Yeah, really. I know, I'm always giving you shit for like, we're an audio podcast, and here I am making air quotes. Is it any surprise that something even manned by a stormtrooper keeps missing you guys? No, I'm not going to blame 15 books of better stats and a module that was written for the first one. No. It's canon. It's cutscene where this big at that's a mere 30 squares away from this guy is blowing up the ground with splash damage of huge blaster laser cannons. And there he is in the middle, just... What were you, like, weren't you crawling along the ground? Like, weren't you prone at one point? Just getting cover.
I was behind... Oh, yeah. I dove behind the wayside cover. I army crawled towards it. And then I've just been doing what every FPS shooter has third-person shooter, and I've been hiding behind cover.
Yep.
Ever since Skyrim, man. I've been hiding behind trees.
Ever since Skyrim. Oh, wow. There's a whole tangent of like a Viking Merrick that I want to explore, but not right now. Carrying a missile launcher, but remaining faithful to his one true love, Sasha, the rifle, refuses to whip it out. Giving him backup, moving along said center, we have our newcomer, the bounty hunter with the stamp of approval from Teddy Ruxpin. Andrew MalBurg cameoing tonight as Pale Broda. The last couple episodes, taking down SWAT teams, one-shots, he's earning his keep so far, I believe. Ish. Better step it up.
We'll see if they leave with me.
Well, what if it's a secret betrayal? What if you're just softening them up and could summon your own bounty hunter team and just like take them down at the last? Would you be willing to entertain that idea?
I mean, if the price is right.
How much?
I don't know. I'm pretty poor right now, so.
I could say, like, because if I take the Fog of War off the bottom of this map and open up more launch pad and another terminal with a whole bunch of, I don't know, bounty hunters from the Homecoming series all sitting around itching, saying that they're already here looking for a poser, I mean, that could be a possibility. Nah. We don't do PvP. But in the midst of it all, we had you guys board the ramp. And Rahaul, having to chase his ShamWow, because he's only allowed, was it 12 or 20 squares? He only allowed a certain...
12 squares.
Yeah, 12 squares. So
it's
chasing...
Sad, but, the force is only... if I roll good enough on a move object roll, I can, change the orbit of a planet.
Yeah.
But... going beyond 12 squares with a skill saw is just too much force for me to handle.
Out in the open, you're risking it all, right? Because you do have a squishy reflex. Hey, you want to call risking it all? Okay. Jack Wilson, who's joined our cast on the Monday night.
I do have to say, though, I kind of have always done this. Rahaul is not the most self-preservation focused individual.
That's true.
It may seem that way, but I often find myself walking through the middle of a battlefield.
Yeah. That's true. Like, Ryan's very reckless in our other games. He's died several times. We brought him back. But in this one, Rahaul's the one that's technically died-ish. came back and is up
I
front.
think we've
But hey,
played the recording 3 or 4 times now.
I think twice. I think we've tuned in twice, or once for you and once for like Jay or somebody else, where we're like, hey, he's got one. Everyone's got a heart-stopping, heart trigger, right? You know.
That's the actual secret success of my whole. That's where all the money really comes from. That whole Bandamere mining thing. That's just a hobby. But what I make my money on was the concept of the death recording.
What do they call it? It's a heart trigger. It's a dead man switch. What do they call that?
Dead
There's a real
man
name for
switch.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's like a real name for this device that, you know, if the heart stopped beating, something goes boop, little signal and triggers something somewhere on the person, whether it's a grenade or whatever. Hey, nothing's gonna beat that eyeball, buddy. His fake eye comes out and it's words, and everyone's just dying to know what it says, and they line up the letters. You're actually activating a high incendiary device, and it says vengeance is mine, but you don't get to know that till you clicked all the letters together, and then vengeance is mine, you go, huh? And this boom. So good.
Epic.
All right. At the top of the next round, we have a little battle music. We have Riker is up, followed by Pale Broda on deck. Merrick, Riker, what do you do?
I will shoot her.
Okay. Some more.
Blaster rifle star. So prime target shared attack, advantages opening, reroll. Yeah. I just have everyone some dice. We can throw a little double on that because it's big and dumb and can't know to dodge. So I do that.
I don't dodge. It just walks in the snow. That's my job. Just walking in the snow.
That's right.
Hey, wouldn't it be cool if these things could, like Hoth was a myth, they just conjure snowstorms?
Did you see the one section of Hoth where there's yellow snow?
Oh. It lets out the lightly brown oil and it looks yellow. Oh, wow.
They all leak.
All right. That was like 12 minutes. Who had 12 minutes for us to get crude? It was about 12 minutes. So somebody owes me
Before I
$20.
came off mute with the
Not you. Anybody. Any of us. Any of us. And if I even say Drew won't do it, he'll double down next episode or on Monday. So I'm not saying nothing. Anyway.
He's like our secret weapon. He really is.
Secret weapon.
Because we'll all push it, and then like a couple episodes of us all being like jerks, and we'll all be like, okay, we should calm down now. And we'll all take a chill, and Andrew's just like, hey!
Did we forget we're crass? Do we know who we are here? Are you guys forgetting who we are here? Yeah, something like that.
No.
So America's thinking about shooting.
Yeah, no, just make sure I get all the negative modifiers into here because it's double.
Oh, good sell for G. Oh,
for-
well, that's the GM. Way to suck up. That's a good one. Oh, I'm sorry, GM. I need to get all the penalties in there so I don't screw up.
And submit.
Yay.
17 to hit.
Well, I must say.
And yes.
No, go ahead. This
I
this
also
thing is.
owe
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No, go
3
ahead.
more dice damage.
Oh,
on
yeah.
top of
No,
that.
throw it up. Throw it up. Whether it lands or not, we'll see. But, by all means, throw it up there. My reflex is only 15. It's called
Oh.
barn, side of barn. Yeah. So by all means.
Hooray! All right. At the 2, 7, and a 6, so 15. I have a short attack, so I re-roll that 2.
Okay.
So that's 3, 15. So 18. That's 39 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I do it again. Do it again.
Love it.
Do. 7.
But we have to take off that
No.
DR.
Yep.
I'm almost wondering now if instead of going for a foot, if I should have gone to that slinky neck joint thing that they have there.
Wouldn't that be great?
Or
Just like
Or
decapitated.
if memory serves me correct from Return of the Jedi, don't they have little blast shield doors that are held up by little hydraulic arms? If you just chop those little arms, the flaps would close and they couldn't see anything. So they'd be shooting at about the same.
That is true, actually. The blast shields, your little flip-ups. But they've got instruments, too. I'm sure they could shoot us by computer. Probably hit us.
Don't let the computer shoot. It's not the stormtrooper then. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, I've had 7 books of Training Day. Let's not use our high tech. So what am I looking at?
So we're looking at 46 points of damage. I got a 26 to hit. And then after I rolled all the dice, they are... Yeah, I'm happy with all those dice. Not re-rolling. One at 46.
Okay, so first one was 39. Second one is 46.
Yeah.
All right.
And Sasha's muzzle is glowing.
Just suddenly picture Sasha like those blinged out gold-plated AK-47s you get on Call of Duty. Like he's just kind of pulls off the...
There's a stuffy Ewok dangling on the trigger.
Actually, since you were talking about shag carpeting on the ATT, I kind of expected it sort of like a cougar leopard print because it's Sasha.
And then a little disco ball.
There you go.
Like on top of the site.
Yeah. Bale Broda. Sorry. Bale Proda? No. Bale Prada? Oh, did you just... Are you wearing heels? I'm looking at your name really closely now, Drew.
What?
Bale Prada is your sister. Never mind. Pale Broda. Oh, I just saw the name. Never mind. Switching letters is my thing.
Well, it's
what do you want to do?
Brodra, not Broda.
Yeah. Prodra isn't funny. Prada is, because it's real shoes. I can drop an R if I want.
And it's a Jeffism, so it's a double entendre.
Who is going to hire a bounty hunter called Bale? Like you never finished a job. Did he finish the job? No, that's Bale for you. Better not put that on your card, dude. Stay with Pale.
No, instead you hire the Pale brother.
Oh, okay, yeah. That kind of sounds creepy. Anyway, Drew, what do you want to do?
Let's continue to keep him occupied.
Okay.
With aim and blast.
Okay.
With the 26 to hit and 26 damage.
Okay. Six. This 20 DR is kind of killing you guys, but it's okay. It's okay. Chip it away. Did you want to move?
Nope. Aim and shoot. That'll be me.
All right. Let's. I know it's a big battle happening on a big battlefield. I'm just going to try and tighten up the shot here. We've got the far left, a tight shot on Riker and Pale, and at the far right, the head of the AT-AT, and the left side of the Gatroc 20. That's as zoomed in as I can get, and still say that everyone's on the board. A little bit to the north, so the Rahaul. There you go. If you guys would mind getting closer, I get a tighter shot on this. Drop a big bomb or something. That'd be great.
That's actually so Star Wars, though, if you think about it.
Yeah. We need someone in a starfighter. We need a couple Jedi, and then we need everybody else doing this kind of shit. We're on the ground. We're shooting guns, right? You know. But yeah. Next up, we have no movement from Pale. We're good. No running, no hiding.
We're good.
You're good. Okay. The actual AT-AT shot at Riker last time, I believe, and you changing the guns, and they're going to switch it up. The little guns are going to shoot at Riker, and the big guns are going to shoot at Pale. Tonight's episode is being sponsored. You'll never guess who. I'll give you a hint. Notice that haircut, Matt?
I do notice that haircut.
And who cuts my hair, Matt? Who do we play with on Monday night that also cuts my... Exactly. So that's right. Tonight's episode is officially sponsored by Jack the Clipper, barber in downtown Peterborough, my barber, and also cameoing, doing a bunch of playing with us and Matt and Drew on Monday night in our Outlaws of Alkenstar game and our Abomination Vaults game. He wanted to jump through all the tiers, through all the hoops. And I said, well, you can't drop patron points and stuff like a games you're in. He's like, I'm not in Star Wars. And how do you feel about sponsors? I said, go on. I said, I kind of cut Doug off from like messing with the Monday game, and I kind of cut Corey off from messing with the Star Wars game because we wanted the fans, I don't want to say true patrons, but the fans that are not all up in our cast business, calling the shots when it came to patron points. And he said, well, I'm another business. What about a sponsorship? And there's no guarantee I can stay in that game. I said, go on. He said, would you give me a patron point? I said, well, yeah, I think one's overdue. So because of tonight's sponsorship, look at Matt's face. That's where this is going. I'm actually going to take
it's a beautiful face.
I'm going to take Doug's suggestion and give the bat, spread around, a couple force points, as it were, to give them the slight, ever so slight chance of maybe hitting people starting right now. So, checking out my AT-AT, and I believe we were talking about how the AT-AT itself could shoot its big guns with +7s. So we're going to drop ourselves a wee little D6 as it shoots at our friends. One moment, please. For Drew is a 6. For Merrick is a 1. I don't know where the 4 came from. Don't ask me. So, rolling the dice. A D20 plus 13 on top of a 4. Oh well, so much for sponsors. 17. Hey, but we gave him that chance. Thank you. And make sure if you are a Peterborough listener in Ontario, Canada, head on down to Jack the Clipper on.
Now, if you go up to the next level, you could give out a decimal point, which would be an auto crit.
Yeah, what's it alive?
Yeah, I do actually have to get my hair cut. My niece finally gave permission.
It's funny. I think
I was gonna cut it for the summer, and I told her about it, and she's like, "What? No, you can't do that." And I'm like, "Yes, I can. I need to. It's too hot." She's like, "No," and then she went to school for the first time today.
Aww,
it was a big day.
Aww. There you go.
Yes, little itty bitty kid, little girl with a backpack that is like. She looks like a Ninja Turtle.
Okay, that makes sense. You want to know why? You want to know why she didn't let you cut your hair? So on day 1 of her first day at school, she could say, "My uncle's a rock star. Eat it." If you don't have the hair,
that's true. That is true because I definitely don't look like a rock star with short hair.
I'm just saying. Did you smuggle in a speaker with Rebel Just for Kicks?
No, but she did get in trouble for singing too loud on the bus. So I think I've done my job.
There you go. You only have 2 jobs. That's
well,
one.
I shouldn't say trouble, but she was spoken to in an unpleasant manner.
Oh, what can I say? Teachers sing better. And then everyone will join in.
Fair.
You don't know. I don't think any bus driver will stand for the wheels on the bus go round and round.
You did not roll well, sir. I'm looking at the dice that came out of you here.
I'm really. Yeah. So with our second shot going towards Merrick, where he only got a 1 on his fate dice of sponsorship, I rolled a nat 1. Thank God for Saga rules where there's no crit misses and critical fumbles. Like you imagine the at just like stumbles because I got a nat 1.
No, an Ewok comes out of nowhere while swinging on a piece of wood.
Yeah, 2 big tree branches come down and crush its head.
This is a named AT-AT.
Yeah.
Oh.
I should have let Jack pull crit cards. Like the AT-AT now pulls crit and cards, and you guys fumble. I bet they're looking pretty good now. Yeah.
If you honestly though, like the first edition Pathfinder deck would probably mostly apply. You could probably make it work.
Oh no, dude! First, like it's the first edition Starfinder deck. It's got energy in here, like it's and that's that one at combat with Ryan where he said let's do it, and I was pulling these cards for both Ryan the bad guy. Wasn't so bad, but because you all have an unfounded fear of crit cards, we won't continue.
It's not a fear. Like objectively, they
Healthy
are completely skewed against the player base.
Yeah, it's what I call balancing against the system that's way for the player base. But hey, speaking of skewed
fair.
opinions,
that's fair.
Rahul, you're up. You can spew all your skew opinions you want. What do you want to do?
I will spew my skew. Ooh.
Yeah. Opinions.
So I'm pretty sure I got up next to him last turn and took a swack. So I think I'm just going to continue the motion of the ocean, right?
I think we talked about what you could do, but I don't see your saw over there yet.
I know. Well, I can't move my saw, so it's up to you. But I noticed that my last turn last week was me attacking.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I can move 12 squares and attack.
Yeah. There you go. Your saw is humping its leg.
Yeah, but I think I did that last turn because I attacked last turn. But I still have to use the Force to see if I fail, even though I can't, because I am a Banff Jedi.
You're a Jersey alternate Force user.
33.
At least you would be if Dina...
You're right, I am not a Jedi. You're right.
That's right,
you're
right.
Not a Jedi. I think maybe that's what I'm going to do for the remaining levels of this campaign is work on creating my own Force tradition.
Well,
and really actually work into the Joycey Force.
All right. Tell you what, Dina,
I know a guy who can preach my gospel like no one else.
Who?
He's a Riker.
I'm the right guy.
I just have to convert him, and he will convert the galaxy.
So you're saying if you convince Merrick that he knows the Jersey Force, he will legit be able to become your master and teach you the real thing? Because he's that good of a method actor?
No. He's my prophet. He's my prophet.
Oh, I see. It's one of those, if people believe, then it's real.
Like legit, full-on space cult.
Now.
All right.
Also have new job.
I will say this. You know how the Jedi would scoop up alternate Force tradition people and they would still respect their origins but become actual Jedi?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Dina. That's Dina. A young Dina had a shaman, an accountant, that was teaching her the ways, the alternate Force tradition, which is the Jersey Force, and a Jedi found them and she converted and she got her heritage and her accent, but she says, I won't teach you the ways of the Jedi. You've never asked her to teach you the ways of the Jersey Force. And if Tholin, Master Tholin, the Twi'lek with the lightsaber, he's all like little powers and lots of blade. He is a Jedi and has his just standard Jedi theory. Anyway, if you dig into the lore, if you wish to find out what's in your bloodline, your origin, sir, it's out there. I will tell you, for audience, cast, and doubters alike, the Jersey Force is out there. And if you want to go find it, why, more power to you. No problem. Anyway.
I could just imagine.
Uh-huh. So, Rahaul.
I could just imagine the journey you would take me. So anyways, yeah. Keep on hacking at that leg. 24 to hit.
Okay.
And 29 points of damage.
All right.
And
no, that's 29 is DR free, right?
Yeah, I need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. I'm gonna try and keep to the cover of the mens rea, but I mean, can only do so much. And so the swift to maintain, standard to send him in to whack-a-mole, and my movement, and that's me.
Okay.
And that 29 is bypassing all forms of damage resistance, sir.
All right. So now in true Star Wars tradition, you get to see, a little bit of a battle, and then they switch to, meanwhile, what's going on with the other guys, right? Owing a round or two to what's going on aboard a certain Gatrox 720 for you guys to get on board, cautiously look around, move around, seeing if the layout is the same. The layout is basically the same, but the interior, you find that R4 and TLXS and an unconscious Dr. Leth find is a little different. So placing you guys on the map 2 rounds ago, you guys getting this? Let's zoom in here. Zooming in. Right. Yeah. Little bit of ambient music, going between what's going on in the main here and, the first thing you notice is Arthur takes off at the top of ramp, 180s around it, and tries to get towards the cockpit and can't because finds himself at the bottom of a ladder. And the little droid lift that might be accompanying to lift a mech up in here or whatever is just not there. TP following with Dr. Leth, Fireman carried, or was it Princess carried? Did we ever decide how that was going to go down?
No offense.
Comes up the ramp, steps aside, 180s, steps around the ramp. This is how it is. You go up this 2 square, 3 square ramp, then you got to step to the side and kind of go back around it and get under, right? And now here you are at the bottom of this lamp. Anyway, no lights and no windows, so it's really dark in here. No auxiliary lighting comes on. R4 has this little spotlight going so he can see where he's going. You have night vision, do you not?
I do.
Your sensors, right? So you're just tromping around. Couple things that you notice. Can I have some perception?
Absolutely. I'll spend a force point on that.
Okay.
17.
The floors are clean. The air is incredibly dry as opposed to humid. So much so that there's actually static in the floor. A human, you brush against a wall and a little tiny, not enough to hurt, but you carpet and shopping cart, human goes, ow, crap. Notably, ouch, but not lethal or anything, right? You brush Leth against a wall and the leg flinches from a static discharge from your metallicness scraping and I didn't scrape so glad I got carpet in the bottom of my metal feet. This is great. Now, someone might argue the fact that you're metal, touching metal floor, keeps him grounded. But you are not completely metal or conductive metal. Otherwise, sure, I get it. Ion damage, you're susceptible because there's a lot of metal and electronic components in you, but droids are not 100%.
I would assume that most droids at some level are some level of shielded outside of...
They're plastic.
Yeah. Let's just...
Some are. Yeah, I'm not. Some are.
No, you're a sick prototype, so you're probably carbon fiber.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. At least his legs are the same color. Looking at you, 3PO. All right. Anyway, you notice the air is not hot, but it's very dry. It's very clean in here.
Okay.
You don't detect the usual amount of organic debris and dust, dead skin cells, blah, 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 from a ship. 12 people, 12 organics, tight spaces, you know what I mean? So either someone has literally steam cleaned the ship and it sat a while, or it's just a ship with a very, very obscure crew or something. Anyway, it's almost clean room conditions soon as you get up the ramp. Right? No lighting. You get to the actual rail below the cockpit. What do you do?
I would want to fly up with Les if I can. Can I carry him up there, fly him up there? I want to get him into either the navigation or co-pilot seat.
Okay.
And then while I want R4 to be able to join us, I don't know if I can find a way to fly him up or something like that. I would do that.
R4 has hover units, so if you just like guide him.
Okay. I would just have him hover his way up.
Okay. So like he'll become weightless like a balloon is what he's saying, but you got to grab him and give him a shove. Is what he's saying. Correct. He's got like the repulse. Okay. So coming up, the movement of 6, taking the moment to look around. Yes, perceptions is free, but analyzing the data, and then getting Leth up here. And again, you're just soaking up the difference of everything, right? You get up here, and you're already thinking, well, I'm gonna put R4 up here, right? You get up here, and there are seats. There are 4 cockpit seats for each position. There's the astrogation, the sensors, the pilot, and co-pilot. The seat is here, but there are no controls. The panels are there, but they're blank. Like sheet metal has been put, you know what I mean? Like no one's built an actual functioning interactive console. You recognize a navigation system. You can see it. It just doesn't have any sort of keyboard, or there's no stick. There's literally no joystick to fly this ship. It's all just full cupboard type console. You can hear the machines running inside of it, right? There's no droid bolted to the floor or whatever. There's no sensor displays. There are no screens showing a droid with sensors or an organic, any kind of display.
Is there an S-Comp, Jack?
Yes.
I'd have R4 plug into the S-Comp and tell me what.
Okay. Figure out. Okay. There actually is...
R4 is also trained in piloting as well, isn't he, Jay?
Yes.
I don't have his character sheet open.
Yeah, he's been flying.
And so, yeah.
Dude, I flew you around the underworld.
Carried us through that X-Wing fight.
And that's true. And that's true. When Merrick was trying to fly the rental.
Yes.
Making
pissed off R2 noises. Like, dude. All right. Anyway, not just an S-Comp at the pilot. There's S-Comp and other ports for a variety of different droid attachments or USB at every single station, as if someone
Do I have
could actually
anything that matches?
You tell me. Do you have any kind of plug and play hardware on you where you can interface?
Come on.
Excuse me.
This family here.
I said it's dark, not candlelit. This is the bottle episode. You boys, you guys.
I do have a tool appendage, but I don't
go for
believe
suspense
that's
here.
what
You guys mute up. Have a
He
tool
just
appendage.
climbs up the ladder, looks at all of the seats, and you hear that
low-level electricity that starts sparking across the connection once I plug in.
Getting spark. Something's
He's been setting it up with the carpet,
All right,
carpet and everything.
Serious. What's happened to the ship?
I'm getting there. It goes to suspense. We've turned it into date night for droids, but that's okay. The ship has... Oh, how did Haas get in there? I don't know what we're talking about there. The benches, they don't look uncomfortable like they're steel, but it has like minimal padding to support something sitting. You know what I mean? And all the chairs are sleek and minimalist. They don't have arms. You know, it's just it's almost like, I don't know if you guys have ever played the 2 Jedi games, Outcast and Fallen Order. So you guys know the Mantis, right? They have these epic chairs for everybody to sit in. And then just inside the doorway to the left, there's like a drop bench where you put the kid or your Mandalorian / former Jedi friend, right? And it's just kind of like they get squished in there, and the back of it's part of the wall, and it's just a padded like shelf, right? That's what the seats look like, padded shelves. The consoles don't exist, but there are ports in several locations adjacent to the seat locations. So I ask you again, do you have any sort of interface ability where you can, Matt? No, that doesn't mean unmute. I mean, I'm watching you. Where you can send and receive data.
The only device that I possess that would.
Freaking Messina in his eyebrows. Damn it, why did I look up at the screen?
I'm a keyboard guy. I'm a keyboard droid. I do have
okay.
But I do not have
okay. All right. Go get your gun.
That's
Okay, go get your droid. Anyway, that's a good 12 seconds. So getting back to the stuff outside.
I have seen Dr. Leth plugged in that way. Does he have like a scomp into his? Is he part droid? Is this a secret?
You start searching them. Does this appendage fit? Does this append? Oh, now you got me doing it. God damn it. All right. Back to the battle. Da-da-da-da-da. Back to the battle at hand. Riker, what do you want to do? Merrick.
I want to do what I did last round better.
All right. Let's have it. I see a repetition.
Oh man, that last shot was pretty thick.
All right.
Yeah.
Pale. Are you rinse and repeat in this as well? Just you got a good position. You're just going to keep laying down the fire?
Yep.
Okay.
Until the ship is like powering up, ready to go, I'm kind of staying there, keeping his attention.
Yep. No problem. Sasha, would you like to use a force point?
Out of 15 hit.
It does. I'm just trying to soak you for as many points as I can before you level and get them all back. Yeah, you hit. Sorry.
Okay.
That's for the eyebrow action.
Sure. No worries. I'm like, I throw them out.
Throw them on damage, yeah.
They're like an old pair of socks for me.
What'd you get?
I just roll. Damage. I got 23 plus 12. That's 35, but I'm going to re-roll a 3. Is it better? Yes, that is much better than a 3. So I'll add 4 of that. So that was what? 17, 30, 35. Then we're going to have 4 on top of that. 39. Boom. And
okay.
Then do it again. Do it again. Do. Oh. Roll it. Click it. Modify it. Do it. Yes. Yes. Submit. Oh no, not like that. Okay, I got a cool thing. What's it called? Yeah, advantageous opening. I will re-roll my attack roll. So, yeah, I would do that.
Okay.
Do it again, but it doesn't change the damage. I don't think so. So. The damage roll has been done, but we're just rolling for...
That's a power we don't get to hear about often. Do you know how that works? You want to read that out?
I don't often miss. That's the thing. So...
Oh, you.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, wait. And remember, natural ones, I get a free attack on.
From when your friends do it, not you.
No, anyone.
Even you.
Yeah, yeah.
I do, you do, we do. We all work for me.
I thought I always had to be an ally enemy.
I mean, you rolled a 2, not a 1, but...
Yeah.
No, he did roll a 1 against him.
Did I literally roll the same?
Yeah, the AT-AT thing.
I rolled the exact same die.
The attack on... Yeah, both of those are 2s.
Okay, well, now use your force point, because you just got to push it up over 15. Or up to 15.
Yeah, now I'll do the force point thingy.
There you go. See, yay, everybody's happy. Yay, Jeff. You got
Jeff,
a force
you cursed
point,
me
buddy.
to make that do it anyways. Roll 3.
14.
Finally, Jeff is pleased.
I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased. This is a lesson for Matt for breaking mute combat silence and telling him what to do. Because the last time, these two have been helping. Like, I was listening back a couple episodes, right? Ryan was giving Matt advice, breaking through the conversation. Matt was giving Ryan advice, and we're all like, yay, kumbaya. This time, kind of didn't work out. I just thought that was funny. Please, for a different reason, Doug. Humorous reasons.
7.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're stuck with it now. That's what you get for listening for people at the table.
Boo, 13. All right, 4th point. Go! There we go. 19 to hit.
Okay.
And then 3 more of these. That's an 18. Ooh, I'm gonna. Should I roll that 3? Yeah, let's do it. Favor, luck be my guide. It's a 3 with a 3, so nothing changed on that.
Okay.
So 24 plus 18, make that 38 plus 4, 42.
Okay. Got it. Yeah.
I'm
too shabby.
scuffing that armor hard.
Pale. Oh, sorry.
Let's aim and let's blast.
Okay.
At that, if that wasn't clear, 34 to hit with 33 damage this time.
Yeah, much better. So technically that's 13. I've just been taking the 20 DR off of you guys, but I mean, you guys are not just scoring, but starting to hit little systems that are fizzling. Hatches are popping open because out of a 300 hit point start, this thing is down to 105 already. So, not too shabby, gentlemen. Which brings us to the AT-AT's turn. Why, with so much damage, I think it might take a step back. No, of course not. It doubles down. Hatches open out the side, revealing...
Lots can't walk backwards.
I know. And they can't go up and down stairs either like wolves. Hatches open up out the sides, revealing launchers. And they... Look at Matt's face. This is bullshit. Before you call bullshit, hang on. It's not part of sponsorship. Okay. It doesn't launch missiles at you guys. It actually launches flares straight up into the air that burst like some sort of signal, as if a tank was calling for, to direct something. Perhaps something is on its way and asked for guidance to its position. Perhaps I don't know, hovering random encounter from the module that I've been sitting on for just a special occasion such as this, for when backup is needed by the Imperials and I am allowed to dump it when and where I wish. Well, they're calling for it now, boys. Incoming! We can't find you, are you? So many damn ships, it's Coruscant. Or here, poof, poof. Because it's Coruscant, a couple flares take out ships. They're just flying overhead as the traffic is so dense. Look for the flaming civilian ships. Oops. Rahaul, what do you want to do?
Chop that wood.
Okay.
I'm going to keep doing what I have been doing. So, swift maintain, standard to seesaw. But I am going to do what I said earlier. I am going to move it because up to that slinky neck joint. But I will move first so that I've got a good straight eye on that neck joint.
Okay.
So I'll keep moving along the edge of the Mensreya, heading east, so that I kind of am coming alongside of the AT-AT.
Mm-hmm.
And then so guide my saw up to the neck joint, slinky area there, and let's do some beheadings.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because they've got sensors going and there's the leg flashing, losing hydraulics. What's going me, but they maybe just think it's the incoming blaster fire if they can't see it.
25 to hit.
Yep.
25 damage.
Yep. There is a grinding noise as the one leg seems to shut down and freeze in place because it's lost too much fluid, and maybe that's why it doesn't step back. And you adjust your, instead of finishing off the tree leg, you adjust to the neck and start just sawing right into...
Makes me sound so surgical, but this is completely accidental, I assure you. Take him out of the Achilles, then go for the jugular.
Okay. I thought you just wanted to see a giant head flop to the ground, like drop 2 stories.
That's kind of what I'm going for. I'm hoping that we bring it down to like 2 hit points after everybody's done this, and then I get to just like, wow. You know, I was just like... Think about that, the cinematic of that.
Oh, I have a description already in mind if you pull it off. We'll see. Back to... This is why Star Wars works in theaters, but like not in gaming. You keep the party together. Right? Meanwhile, back on the ship, you go and start helping to retrieve R4. What TLX does not see, something happens in the cockpit when he goes back down the hole, grabs R4, and starts coming back up. But next round, I will allow a perception check as opposed to just announcing what might obviously have happened if you had stayed in that position. So we'll come back to that. Which brings us to round 13 and Riker. I really should put these ships closer together.
Too late now.
Oh, no. Yeah, no way. What do you want to do, Riker? I'm assuming there's going to be more shooting.
Shooting. Yeah, I shoot. I
Okay.
shoot the gun. That's my thing.
Okay.
Submitto. Nah. All right, better get him out now.
Get what out? The lead out? You're doing fine.
Oh, wait a minute. It is an auto fire. Wait, I don't miss on auto fire. Takes half damage. Yeah.
Okay. Because you want to give your friends
All
a
right.
chance, right?
Yeah. Let me just blow the dust off this character sheet for a minute. Ah, there we go. So, those extra die. Roll them bones.
So it's hit for full and miss for half.
Auto fire. Yeah.
Okay. Now does that counts against vehicles too, I'm assuming. It's not like a cover thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless the AT-AT lets her take cover behind some boxes too.
I can't step back, someone saw my leg, sorry.
Ah, shucks. I'm gonna re-roll that 1d8 that stunk and replace it with an 8, so it becomes 28 plus 11, 39, half of 39. Yeah, 20, it's below. It's like 19, 20.
That sucks.
That's what 20 DR. You do no damage. No damage. That's okay.
I don't
Live
know
and learn.
that. I scuff up the armor some more.
Oh yeah, he's like, and take this,
Oh, yeah.
and he just starts spraying and praying. The battle lust is getting the better of him.
Take my boot.
We're in round 13, right? 6 seconds around, so it's been like just over a minute. And that's usually after like a minute of firefight, you have that one guy going, ah! He just starts, spraying. That's our guy right there. Broda, what do you want to do?
Oh, wait. One more attack there, bro.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought auto fire was like a whole round thing.
Double
But
attack.
no. But wait, there's more. All right.
But wait!
I'm not done spraying and or praying yet.
No. Riker does combine the spray and pray.
Okay.
Accuracy by quantity, friends.
Okay, so what do you got now?
Oh, reroll that 2. We can do better than that. No, we didn't do better than that. So that's 13 plus 24. That'd be 37 points of damage.
Okay. So 17.
Yeah.
All right. Not too shabby, sir. Panels are flying off, dropping. You can see the sort of arcing electricity moving along certain body parts and part of the head, and one of the cannons is still active but seems to pull in line sluggishly, as systems start to glitch a little bit, when one does tend to lose over 2/3 of its hit points, because it's a machine, it's not a person. It can't just fight to the bitter end. Sure it can. This is just flavor. Pale, what do you want to do?
Let's see if Riker gave me an opening, and aim and blast.
Okay.
With a 35 to hit and 33 damage. Hey, 33 damage again.
Yeah, you'll take that 13. Lucky 13. All right. Things are getting serious now. So, we've played 3 rounds. Before I do the AT-AT's turn and we get to Rahaul, I do need to ask Matt, like, TP came down the ramp 3 rounds ago. What's going on your ship? What's going on the Mans Rea? What, you want them to fire stuff up and get ready? And
Absolutely, yeah. So TP down the ramp, and I mean, I was going to ask you when he did he cross yet? But basically, I think I would kind of order him to stay in cover behind the ramp until we get the go ahead for our escape vessel.
okay, for your escape vessel, what vessel are you escaping on?
Well, we're hoping the Gatrock, but
Okay,
I mean,
'Cause
totally meta.
Well, we just you guys flip flopped a little bit between which one is the decoy and which one is because there was a little bit of back and forth.
So no, the Gatrock is what we're going to make our escape on. He's going to take all of our essential gear that he's got on that thing over to the Gatrock, but I'm going to wait until like I said, at this point, we're not even sure we can take it. We could get into there, and then when they try to fire it up, it's like, oh, they've completely removed the hyperdrive engine.
Okay, so round 1, he's at the bottom of the ramp with his little skid, right? And he pushes his little thing, like the skids go what, 4? I think the skids actually reduce your speed. They have like their own speed, do they not?
I do not recall.
2, 4, 6, and then it's 2, 4, 5, 6, and he makes a run for it behind Merrick. Because like you said, stay in cover, right? He runs under the cover of the ship like you did to the back. Then he bolts 2 squares in the open to get behind Riker. And this would be at the point where I was rolling crappy ones, so he's fine too, right? And we're like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's out in the open. 11, 12. So, Doug, help me out here. Did you look up the skid?
It's actually intelligent. The other one, movement. Give me just a sec. 6 for the grav sled, but that's actually a full-fledged vehicle. Cargo sled is 8 squares. So,
okay, so as fast as he can push it. Yeah. You don't want it getting away from TP. TP's halfway there and the gear's already like parked. So, okay, that's fine. Like, we're going with TP's movement. That's fine. Now, when he gets to the Boda, is he going to cut straight across, possible vulnerable, to the front of the Gatrock, or do you want him to take the long way around the back of the Broda and stuff?
I'll probably safety first, honestly.
Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8.
And also, as for the rest of the droids, they were instructed to fire up all systems on the Mens Rea.
which they've done. 3 rounds
And-
later, this thing's starting to light up and become noticed.
Yeah, and then and then they'll notify me as soon as the ship's ready to rock,
Okay.
and orders will follow.
All right. With the ship lighting up and charging up and the engines firing up and everything, the crew believe that someone's gotten aboard and is stealing the ship they are literally parked beside and told to, keep people from getting aboard, keep it from leaving. So it turns all of its fire against the mains Rhea, starts taking pot shots at it. Not that it turns its body, I'm just pointing at my target.
Finally, something it can hit the broad
Yes.
side of a barn.
They are so happy. You have no idea. Do you guys have the stats for the concert class? Do we have it in our notes here? Because it's like,
Yes, I was just looking at them.
right. So
Hold on,
what's
I grab them again.
yeah?
So what do you want
What's
to know?
the
What do you want to know?
Flat-footed reflex. Sitting there.
14.
Wow, that's pretty good. I only got 15, and I can move. All right. So yeah, they just start firing away the man's Rhea. What kind of DR and hit points man Rhea has?
DR 15.
Okay.
And 946 current hit points.
All right. Since Doug is role playing on the ship, let's call in Jay. Hey Jay.
Yes.
First of all, I want to give you a force point for role playing. The fact that he killed his camera and his mic for like the entire episode and was silent, unconscious, dude, like not even chiming in to have fun with the guys and your fellow cast members, that's got to be worth a force point. So there you go. Please take a force point. Not that's going to be relevant
Well,
to
thank
your level,
you.
but
It's fine.
So
I
how would
totally
you
use
like?
those all the time. Don't worry about it.
So how would you like to be the at guns? Yeah, does that sound fun? You get to
I get to shoot something, sure.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm going to put the at guns in chat here, and they are going to target the ship. Heavy laser cannons that have a splash damage, +7 to hit, 60-10 times 2 damage, and +7. You only need a 7 on that D20 because it's 14, right? So you don't even have to worry about adding mods and give us the damage or whatever. And I'll let you play with that. While we talk to, you can come back to me with it. It's basically, it turns and starts opening up on the ship and just starts chewing away at the massiveness, which is the man's Rhea. So while he's rolling all them dice for funsies, Rahaul. What do you?
I will move another 6 squares to keep myself to the side. And I actually like, oh shit, as soon as it starts turning, because I think it's probably going to come at me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Okay. Sorry. Since my stance is relative to your position, I'll put him back. Like, this is where he is. He just turns his head.
yeah, even though he just turns his head. Still
Yeah.
like, oh,
Funny though, right? So it turns its head to the right, and what kind of damage and DR does the actual weapon have? You got this thing pressed up against its neck. If this thing folds to the right, it might actually take a little crush.
Oh, give me a minute. I did have that. I don't know if I have it on my sheet.
What'd you get there, Mr. At Jay? So first he rolls me a natty 1. Hey, look at that. You're staying in character, even your stormtroopers. Thank you.
There's my nat 1 roll for my friend there.
Okay. And then a 14, which is a hit. Yay.
And a 21, which is a hit.
Okay, so it only fires twice. So I'll take the first 2 and we'll hold the second one as a hit for later. So for the first one being a miss, we'll skip the big cannon since I printed it first. And the second one hits with the blaster cannon. So can I have 3d10 times 2, please?
Sure. Meanwhile,
Now-
do you want to get Ryan there?
You're shooting at the ship. They decide to start shooting at the mens rea.
Yeah, but they made a natural one.
Oh, yeah. Somebody rolled a natural 1. Hey, I thought you were on my... What? Stop reminding him of shit. He's got math for that. I thought you were on my side. I gave you a force point and everything. Huh? Just for sleeping.
Look at that. Team player. Like it.
Oh,
More dice rolls means I get to watch more things happen. It's fine.
All right, man. I'll give you that. So, Riker. Attack of opportunity? Is there such a thing in this? Okay.
They
pretty
made
much.
it. You just gotta take the right stuff for it.
All right, man. Let's have it.
19 to hit. Hooray! Yeah. 19 plus 15. Reroll that too, because that's stinky. 4. 17. 17, 19. Make it 36.
Okay. Which 36 altogether is
Correct.
13. Welcome to Broda's. Just saying. All right. Rahaul. With 37 hit points left. Now, I did go online. We took the idea of like, does sawing a leg count? Do you divide up the hit points? And the best GMing, like I am a GM in my own right, okay? A lot of the time where I just go online going, hey, like I don't know how to GM, I'm always interested in other GM's opinion because I have boxed myself into the whole, I will only play what the module says, blah, blah, blah. Like I do have years of experience and methods to handle this kind of situation. But because I've boxed myself into what the module says, I'm very interested in reaching out to the Saga discords and asking guys like Stephen O and them, what would they do? The blanket response of instead of targeting a leg, giving it 50 hit points and it falls over, is the 300 hit point, just like on a person's body, is a blanket of how much damage they can take anywhere. Right? You don't necessarily call a shot to a guy's leg. You just keep stabbing away at everywhere you can. If you get a crit, it's a good kidney shot or something, and the guy goes down when you hit his total hit points. So
Yeah.
you could chop 300 hit points out of a leg and say that was the breaking point and fall down. It sucks because it sounds like I'm giving a single leg 300 hit points, but that's no different than standing back and hitting multiple places all over this barn. You know what I mean? So kind of going with that. But now here we are at the crunch where my leg is stuck and I think my neck is about to fall off. 37 hit points left.
So I rolled an 18 to hit,
Yep.
a 28 for the
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
And as for the item,
Mhm.
it is the break DC is 20. And if you wanted to strength crush it, or if you wanted to attack it, the stats are a little different.
Okay.
So
Now,
it
as
has
soon now that we're on your attack, you obviously pull it back and stick it back into, you know what I mean? So only
Yeah.
because it went right before you do, it has that one chance to crimp it. Now it's your turn. You would automatically, it's just like pulling your sword out from getting trapped in someone's gut, So it's not
Yep.
going to sit there and take several crushing damage. It took a hit. So can I have those stats?
So yeah, it'd be 10 hit points,
And the DR is what?
15, and the strength, to crush it, is a DC 20 strength check to crush it.
Okay. Well,
It's how they read it. So when you try to break
No,
something
it's
with
fine.
sudden force, rather
I
than really,
have a 48 strength. What's the plus on
Yeah.
that? That's huge.
a lot.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that if I have if a 20 is a +5 and a 40 is a +10 and another 8 is +4, I have a +18 on top of my D20 roll.
Yep.
Right. Watch them roll like a.
Oh no, it totally makes sense that it could be crushed. I'm not arguing that in the least.
So 14 plus 18 is 32, right?
Yep.
So 32 strength. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you broke it. You crushed
damage is negotiable. They talk about crushing damage, falling damage, and it's kind of generally in your 1d6, 2d6, 4d6 to maybe even 10d6 range.
So the rules for breaking an object, because if you're not directly attacking it, it's not like an attack damage roll, right? So that's what I would class this as myself.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's breaking an object. When you try to break something with sudden force rather than dealing regular damage, use a strength check to determine whether you succeed. The DC depends more on the constitution of the item than on the material, but it's usually equal to 15 plus the object strength modifier. Attempting to break an object is a standard action. If the object is moved down the condition track, apply the condition penalty to the object's break DC.
Okay. So,
Oh, sorry. So yeah, my DR, it's actually not even that much. Sorry, it's DR 5. I read the wrong category.
Okay, so 15 plus my strength is 25 is 33 damage.
Yeah.
Minus your 3 DR is 30 points of damage.
5 DR.
Sorry, 5 years. It's like 27 points of damage.
27.
Just from the strength of this hydraulic crush. Okay.
It would break it. It would break it. 100%.
Shit. I was just going for thematics. Okay, your saw, as per the rules, as we dug in, I'm surprised anybody else, gets broken. It loses power.
It would get crushed.
It stops circulating, right?
No, that's cool. I'm strong enough that I could use a large one now, so it ups my damage profile.
I know, but like losing a sword at the supermarket sucks, but losing a sword in battle is kind of cool.
Mid battle does suck.
You landed on Coruscant, passed this thing through customs, bullshit out your ass, ran all around with this thing. It served you well in the apartment complex, and now you lose it in battle after it served its purpose, doing decent damage along these guys to an AT-AT crush neck. That's cool. Like, this is going to be a moment to remember. It certainly was for me.
Yeah,
surprising one.
I mean, this is a boss fight, right?
But what do you do? Like, the cool thing is it doesn't break on your turn. It breaks on mine. So when we come to your turn,
so then take that 28 damage back, because then I wouldn't have gotten that hit in.
Right.
It was on because it was slightly before my turn. So if that's the case, well, I've got all my actions. I'm still going to move those 6 squares to keep myself away from where the big guns are pointing. But God, so for my Swift.
Oh, and give me one second. I want to delete your saw mini. Just okay. That's
you can.
Yeah. I feel so much better now. Hey, at least
actually, it's super fitting, because wasn't that dude whose arm I'm using the captain of the Mens Rea?
Oh my God!
It's it's the end of an era, right? Okay.
You just said, dude, you have no idea how right you are. Anyway, sorry, no foreshadowing. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I'm going to. So I'll use my Swift to return kinetic combat to my suite.
Okay, so you move 6, you Swift to return, and do you have something that does like 37 points of damage in powers or weaponry or something?
Yeah, there's potential for that, actually.
What do you got?
Let me just get. Yeah. What if I spend a force point? 2d6. I could do it.
You could?
I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it. Yeah, there's no way. How big is this thing? It's like colossal, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty big. Pretty big.
Fuck. What would I have to hit? I'd have to hit. Oh, take half. No, it still wouldn't be enough.
Well,
he's gonna have a plus. He gets a size modifier of plus 50 to his fortitude defense to take half. So, what could I top out that with? That's 8d6
And we'll see you all next time.
Yeah, no, I can't do it in one. I can't
Matt's
do it in
doing
one.
math. Matt's doing
I can't
math.
do it in one yet.
Keep it close to myself. Up because the emperor ruined it for everyone else. We gotta find a place to hide. Guess we're going underground now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. But I've been rocking it since order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the emperor say order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. Gotta make it out to thee. Gonna reason with the senators, try to make it better now. But somewhere out there's gotta be free. I guess we'll head to Alderaan now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been rocking it since order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the emperor say order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. We should fight a war for peace. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Resurrect the Jedi, bring the emperor down to his knees. The Sith mean nothing to me. I should strike them all down now. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. There'll be no acquittal for the Sith who killed the little Padawan. He is my enemy.
Is he coming? 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 Is he coming back?
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks, and I'm gonna keep on going till the galaxy is fixed now. Cause the force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been rocking it since order 66 now. The force is strong and I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. What the emperor say order 66 now. But the force is strong and I feel it still. Cause the force is strong and I feel it still.